What's going on, everybody? Thanks for finding your way to the random channel. I'm Kevin Duffy, and I'm going to do another trailer reaction today. It seems to be a good week for it. Got to do trailer reaction to my favorite director, Zack Snyder's Rebel Moon. That's a joke. I don't like him, and I don't like the trailer. But today, a trailer I am excited for dropped, and that is the new upcoming Star Wars series, The Acolyte. Now, I don't know a ton about the High Republic, which is when this is set. Or supposedly this is set at the end of the High Republic, which is about 100 years prior to, give or take, prior to the events of the prequel trilogy. So there shouldn't be any characters we really know who are alive in this timeline other than maybe Yoda, and I don't know if we'll see him in the trailer. I hope we do. That'd be pretty sweet to see a younger-ish Yoda. But yeah, this is what I'm really excited about. The High Republic is not known for having any Sith in it, supposedly. That's why it's the High Republic. So if with all the promo images for this, it leads you to believe that the Sith shit's starting to kind of get into gear here. So I'm really excited for this trailer. I can't wait to check it out. Let's jump right into it. Young Padawans. Ooh, close your eyes.
Your eyes can deceive you.
Your eyes can deceive you. That's cool.
We must not trust them.
I really like the visuals of it. Looks
Tell
like
me
old,
what
which is
comes
cool.
into your mind.
Ooh.
Life. Balance. I see fire.
Fire. Oh, and there's Trinity. Oh, she's getting into some shit. Somebody's coming out with a fucking pair of scissors. Oh, it's a knife. Ooh, it's like a ninja scene.
Someone is killing Jedi. It doesn't make
Someone's
sense.
killing Jedi. Ooh,
What happened?
is that Glenn Howerton?
Darkness.
The Kung Fu style fight scenes are sweet. Ooh, is that a Wookiee Jedi?
This isn't about good or bad. This is about power and who is allowed to use it.
What is
Who's that guy? Ooh, red lightsaber. Oh shit. Whoa! Kind of a major force push. 2-episode premiere coming June 4th. Alright. Alright. That's a pretty good little tease. That's a pretty good tease to get shit going. Alright, let's dive into this. So, yeah, so as far as Star Wars shows go, obviously I love Mandalorian 1. Mandalorian Season 2 obviously was, like, incredible. I really enjoyed Ahsoka. I thought that was a lot of fun. Anything that expands the lore while bringing in new characters and like bringing in stuff from animation into live action, I'm all for that sort of thing. I definitely like it when things are getting away from the Skywalker saga, which is kind of where I think Star Wars really needs to go ultimately. And this show being set where it is obviously will allow that to happen, which is, I think, pretty cool. Visually, it looked really cool. I loved like the old look to like, and I know that it's different planets in different parts of Star Wars have had like older looking, like, you know, clothing and older looking ships and stuff like that. So it kind of all ties in, but it does look like it's a bit older, which I like. It looked like that was I don't know if that was the Coruscant Jedi Temple or not, but it looked a little different. Like, obviously, I mean, it's 100 years before we would have seen it in its glory. So it looked a little different, which I thought was cool. I like that the younglings were kind of sitting around. I think that's the actor from Squid Game who's playing that Jedi that was teaching them. So that was pretty cool. The fight scenes were really cool. Seeing like the Kung Fu fight scenes, no crazy Jedi shit other than a couple force pushes. Carrie-Anne Moss, I hope that's her name. I don't want to butcher that, but you know, Trinity from The Matrix and stuff like that. She was really cool. I like seeing her when she force pushed that person just away from her. It was a lot of good hand-to-hand combat. Again, this is a teaser trailer. They're not gonna reveal who the Sith is behind the scenes or all that stuff. The show's called The Acolyte, so I assume that character that was walking around like I guess attempting to assassinate Jedi, she must be the Acolyte, the apprentice of whoever this Sith Lord is, or she's trying to prove herself to the Sith Lord. But it was really cool, and seeing that red lightsaber spark up and fly through the air, through the woods, that was a cool shot. It's kind of a crazy force push to knock all those Jedi back, but it's interesting because if my memory of the prequel trilogy is right, and again, I've read a few of the non-canon books. Well, they used to be canon, but the legends, as they call them. I've read a few of those books, and a lot of that's set in like the Old Republic and stuff. So it doesn't really quite tie in here. But if my memory serves for the prequel trilogy, I think Mace Windu says something along the lines of the Sith have been extinct or whatever for a millennium, or millennia. I don't remember his exact terminology, but it seems like the events of this show would lead you to believe the Jedi's had run-in with the Sith 100 years prior to the events of the prequel trilogy. Now, that could be that all these Jedi die, and none of them got the word out that the Sith were there. Or it could be one of those things they just don't address at all. Like, there are elements of between the prequel trilogy and the sequel trilogy that they kind of just gloss over sometimes, and into the then sequel trilogy. So if it's one of those things where it was just kind of like, oh, it was a millennia, but he doesn't really know, and it was really just a century before the last time that they had any kind of thing with the Sith. I don't know. I hope that this ends up being like a cool mystery they're trying to unpack, and ultimately it'll lead to, I don't know how old Darth Plagueis was when he was first brought on the scene, so I don't know if he's going to be the one pulling the strings, kind of whatever. This is his first batch of bringing the Sith back out into the light or whatever. Or maybe he'll even be an apprentice of one of these, whoever people working in the shadows in this are. But I think it looked pretty cool, and I'm really interested to see Star Wars kind of jump to a different timeline like this. That could be really cool. Really truly get yourself out of the Empire, get yourself out of the Skywalker saga. I think Star Wars desperately needs that, and this trailer looked pretty cool. But ultimately, guys, the question is for you. What did you think of the Acolyte trailer? Did it live up to your expectations? Did it not meet them? Whatever you thought, let me know in the comments. Click the like button and subscribe to the channel. We are trying to get to 500 subscriptions by the summer movie season. If you could help us get there, we'd really appreciate it. Anyways, that's going to do it for us over here at The Random Channel. Thank you so much for watching this video. See ya. Hey guys, thank you so much for clicking on this video. If you like what you saw here, make sure you're subscribed. We're trying to grow this channel, and every single subscription helps. You know what else helps? Clicking that like button. Click that notification bell. That way every single time that we drop a new bit of content, you get notified about it. If you like these conversations and you want to see the full unedited versions of them, make sure you go over and check out the Random Things podcast. We go live every Thursday night, and it gets crazy. We'll probably get canceled before we get too big.